On February 15th, 2015, Brooks Otterlake tweeted, Deep South Tobacco CEO voice. Now, this here, Bowser character enlighten me as to why Mistuh Mario's got such animus for the boy. This is the Museum of Twitter, the show where we talk about the most important tweets in the history of Twitter.com. I will break down in detail why this tweet was and is popular, but the main reason is exactly what I just did. It's fun to do that accent. And Brooks Otterlake wrote it out absolutely perfectly. The A's are put in the right place, Bowser is spelled correctly, why is written out right. The writing does almost all the work for you as far as the accent's concerned. And obviously, it is incredibly funny to imagine this type of person, a Deep South Tobacco CEO, talking about Mario and Bowser as if they're real people. And specifically, it's funny to imagine him, taking Bowser's side. I mean, of course he would. He's an evil guy. He's a Deep South Tobacco CEO. But it's just funny to imagine him seeing, gameplay of Super Mario Brothers and being like, wait, why does this Mr. Mario have such animus for the boy? Also, it's funny to call him the boy when he is a gigantic dinosaur turtle guy. Now, lots of people, and I mean lots of people, literally half of the quote tweets of this tweet reference Daniel Craig's Benoit Blanc in the Knives Out films. Anti-Tractionist says Benoit Blanc. Press to Valve hate account says Daniel Craig and Knives Out. Dennis B. Hooper says Knives Out 5, 2029. Which is why it's important to note that this was tweeted in 2015, before Benoit Blanc was even a glint in Rian Johnson's eye. And Benoit Blanc is not the only character with a deep southern accent that people have compared this tweet to. Briss Christopherson says John Turturro in The Plot Against America. And when actor Michael Gambon passed away, Crab Coulson quote tweeted Brooks' tweet with R.I.P. Michael Gambon with a screenshot of him from The Insider. To me, this is actually the most accurate character to compare the tweet to. For one, because Michael Gambon literally is playing a tobacco CEO, and because unlike the other characters referenced, he has a slower way of speaking and has more of the now here. Although I do have to give credit to Aaron West, who expanded upon this as if it was Benoit Blanc. Benoit Blanc voice. It seems as if this bejeweled ruffian Bowser's deep-seated disdain for our peculiar protagonist Mario stems from his capricious nature. It would appear this rancor has been, one might say, reflected in a meta and escalated to a point of no return. Once again, all apologies to the South, all apologies to people who have the accent I am butchering. It's just funny to say things in this accent. There's a reason why Daniel Craig was desperately trying to stop being James Bond and seems like he's willing to be Benoit Blanc until the day he dies. And people have repurposed this format, imagining a Deep South Tobacco CEO voice saying various things. A good example is during the 2020 primary, Sister Sinead tweeted, Deep South Tobacco CEO voice. Now, this here, Bernard character enlighten me as to why Mayor Pete's got such animus for the boy. Matrix Quote posted a screenshot of The Architect from The Matrix Reloaded with, The Architect. Now, this here, Neo character enlighten me as to why Mr. Smith got such animus for the boy. And Southern Dan used this screenshot of Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning with Deep South Tobacco CEO voice. Now, this here, Ethan character enlighten me as to why Mr. Gabriel's got such animus for the boy. Oh, and when there was that viral version of Blastoise where he's wearing this hat and this whole outfit, Nick Campton tweeted, Deep South Tobacco CEO voice, now, this here, Pikachu character enlighten me as to why Professor Oak's got such animus for the boy. And I think I did enjoy is that Elbark had enough self-awareness that when he wore a blue and white seersucker jacket, he posted a photo of himself with this as the caption. And Brooks Otterlake has had many successful tweets. I've covered one of his previously on here before, but this might be the tweet that's most associated with him. I say that because when he briefly got suspended from Twitter, Mitch replied to the news with, enlighten me as to why Mr. Twitter's got such animus for the boy. I apologize if you've gotten annoyed with me saying this over and over again, but you don't understand. Just take a moment and say, got such animus for the boy, and you'll understand why I keep wanting to say it over and over again. Doing big broad accents is funny, and this is one of the ones that we're still allowed to do. And it's only enhanced by the fact that for some reason, this character is talking about the relationship between Mario and Bowser. Follow me for a new tweet every day, and please do join my Patreon, patreon.com/museum of Twitter. We get to vote on what I cover on Subscriber Sundays, and you get a weekly bonus episode called the Museum of Not Twitter.